Welcome to Support Desk Live. My name is Allie, and I will be your educational support for the day. I a few of the general rules before we get started. You can type questions in the chat if you would like to. You may also raise your hand to have a question answered. We answer in order that your hand went up, and we answer first people with their camera on and their microphone on. I'm going to go ahead and give you all the ability to turn your cameras on so that you can do that if you'd like to. And to be able to unmute. Okay. Welcome in, Laura and Ruby. Nice to see you. And okay, Ruby, what you have for me? I think you should be able to unmute yourself.
Awesome.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Um, so I'm teaching Reiki 1, 2, and Reiki Master Teacher.
Okay.
And it is important for those that are taking my classes that um, they've done each of those before they progress. So my question is this. Once they've done Reiki 1, um, and say now they want to go to Reiki 2, I want to make sure somebody doesn't try to bypass Reiki 1 to get into Reiki 2. Is there like a way that I could set up like a quiz in order to see that they qualify for Reiki 2?
Okay.
Like a prerequisite type of a thing?
I'm sure you can always do that some way or somehow. So what you have right now, are they courses or are they modules in
Yes.
a course? They're different courses.
It's three separate courses, even though
Okay.
it's part of the same lineage. A lot of people start with each one at a time. So, because they have to practice afterwards, do it for like a time period, and then they would
Okay.
end up doing okay the next level.
Okay. So there's probably a couple different ways you could do it. The first way it would be maybe just brainstorming. Can they only take Reiki 2 if they've completed your Reiki 1 course, or is it you want them to have had your course, or do you want them to have passed the quiz for the second one? Because maybe they're familiar enough they could pass a quiz for Reiki 2 if they haven't taken Reiki 1. You know what I mean? So
No,
what
no,
is really
exactly.
the standard?
It's either one of those that you just mentioned. I just want to make sure that they understand Reiki 1, which is the fundamentals of Reiki, before they even continue with Reiki 2. Now, wait, in saying that, um, because in this industry, a lot of people have actually had a lot of students come to me doing Reiki again because they didn't get a proper foundation on it and how to do it. So let's just play with the idea that they have to do my class, my Reiki level 1 class first before
Okay.
they can do number 2. Okay.
So if it's yours, then the
Mm-hmm.
first thing is that you can make the other courses secret,
Okay.
so they don't show up where they can't just buy them. So
Okay.
you can do that and then only send the link to people who have completed
Completed
Reiki
Reiki
1.
1.
Oh, is
Oh, is
somebody
somebody
unmuted? Yep.
unmuted? Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me change this back. We'll do that. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Um, so here and Ruby, you can stay unmuted. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can, and then only invite them to the course once they've completed it. And at the end of your course, you put in a quiz. And if they pass the quiz,
Yeah.
then you can invite them to join that course.
Okay,
Right?
that is a brilliant idea. Okay,
Right.
I don't even know why I didn't do that. It's actually very good and
Yeah.
simplified.
So that now the other thing you can do if you want to automate this process for later on, depending on how many students you have, because it could get overwhelming. So the other thing
Right.
that you could do is you could create like a survey funnel type thing to test their knowledge, right? So after they take the first course or anybody that joins your email list, they get into this funnel, the survey funnel, and it pre-qualifies them on whether or not they can take this second course. If they pass this survey that you put them through, it'll automatically take them through to the course sales page so that they can buy and register,
Oh,
and that way it's automated for you. You know, at the beginning, if you only have, you know, a few students here and there, it's not as difficult to manually say, okay, you passed here, I'm going to send you this link. But if you
correct.
want to automate that process, you keep that course secret and you go ahead and you create a survey funnel that pre-qualifies whether or not they can take that course, and that way it's an automated process for you.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's what I needed to know. If I have one more question, I wait for everybody else, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be a quick one, maybe we can cover it.
All right.
Or
So, okay, it's it for me. I think it would be quick. It might even just be a yes or no answer.
okay.
Um, Basically, you know that the platform is you're one of the out exterior payment platforms that we connect with is Stripe.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that Zenler has the payment plan, but I kind of want to not use the one where people have to pay me, but do the payment plan with me directly. I'd rather use the Stripe one because it's with Affirm. Um, would that also be a situation where on the sales page, if they want to do a payment plan, they go, I give them the link to the payment plan through Affirm. And once the payment is done, they will get an email with the link of the course.
So you don't want them to pay the payments through Stripe.
I only the payment plans.
You don't want payment plans to run through Stripe.
I don't want payment plans to run through Zenler because then I have to wait every month or however it is for them to repay. At least with Affirm, when you do it through Stripe, I get the full payment and they do the payment plan directly with Affirm on Stripe.
Oh, on the payment plans. Okay. I'm not familiar with what that setup would have to be. So I'm not sure. That's something, if you put your email in the chat for me, or
Okay.
email me, it's Allie at Zenler. I can put my email in the chat. That's probably easier.
Yes, please. Then I'll do that. Yeah.
Email me, and then I will look into that because I've never even heard of that. I don't have that. So I will check
Okay.
what the test it out and see what the best is. So
Okay.
at
And that's it. That's my questions.
okie dokie.
Thank
Well,
you.
great. You're very welcome, Ruby. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. You guys have a good
Thank you. You too. Okay, Tracy, I see you. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the okay to unmute.
Thank you. Hi, Ali. Good afternoon, everybody. Um,
Hello.
I I've got a problem. I can't get into my Zenler account this afternoon at all, which
Uh-oh.
is I don't know whether anybody else is having that problem, whether it's a global thing that you've heard of. So what I've done is I have tried to reset my password,
Okay.
and I received the link. I put in a new password. I then re-log in, and it's not accepting my new password. So it's just coming back as not registered, which is slightly worrying because I have my membership group tonight at 6 o'clock.
Mm.
And I didn't know
Yes.
whether you could suggest anything I could quickly try or whether I'm best to go via the support desk.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I know that's so frustrating, isn't it? Little scary.
Just a bitty.
Double check. I mean, try to do the email reset again. Double check that
Yeah.
you've got the right email, that you're using the right email. Because I know I have so many Zenler sites and I have different emails registered with different ones. And then the next
Yeah.
thing you know, it's like, oh no, that was my main email and that was my non-admin email. I don't know, but definitely
Sure.
send to support. And you have my email
Mhm.
too. I will follow up. Um,
Oh, interesting. Anne's
um,
just put in the chat that she's got the same problem or had the same problem.
had it. Okay, so
Uh,
Same problem.
today,
ah,
right now. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Jacqueline's got it too.
Jacqueline. Oh, okay. Well, let me while we're doing this, let me quick send a message to the team and see if they're aware of this. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm glad I'm not alone. Oh, Anne
Um,
looks like she solved it, but she can't unmute.
oh, Anne. Okay, hold on. Let me find you. Where are you? Okay, there you are. Ask to unmute. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I just wanted to be of help to you. So
Okay.
this has happened a few times. I don't know if you have a custom domain or if you're using the .new Zenler.
Yeah, I'm using that dot new Zenler.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I would reach out to support and be very like succinct in what I'm asking. Don't give a whole lot of explanation because I don't think they understand all that. But what happened to me, it happened a few times. I have a custom and then it reverted back. And so it gets very confusing. So, and you may still be able to do this, but I just put my domain name /admin. And no matter what happens, because I changed some things and I didn't know what I was doing and I got locked out. If you go your domain name /admin, it will take you to the place where you're supposed to log in to get to the back end. And then
Okay.
I believe I may have changed the I can't remember, but I may have changed the what's it called? The password. I didn't get any sleep last night, so password and then got in that way. But if they understand what you're
Okay.
asking, they are very on it with stuff like that. They're
Yeah.
always aware that, you got to get back into your site. So you just, you could just
Yeah.
remind them, I got something tonight I need to
Reach out to her.
understand. But
Yeah.
I
Okay.
always now rely on mine's Posterly. So posterly.com/admin. So no matter what, I'm never confused again about where to go to get that part of it correct. And that takes
Okay.
away like at least 50% of the issue. So
Cool. I can try that. That's brilliant. Um, Fabulous. I don't know whether Ali's got anything else to add,
No,
whether
I'm just
she's
typing a
heard. No.
message to support right now or to the
Okay.
team right now to double make sure if there's any other issues going on so that
Okay.
we can do this. Since more than one person in this room just said they had that issue, I'm just going to make
Yeah.
sure they can check with the team real quick. So, yeah, and
Brilliant.
try that out. Login it now.
Okay. Oh, Sally's saying hers failed too. Um, oh, interesting. Okay. So it's not just me. I'm really pleased. Well, not pleased because I've got to get into my site for 6 o'clock, but hey ho, perhaps it will get sorted.
Yes, hopefully.
Oh, not now. Okay. Yeah. Okie dokie.
Okay,
Oh,
so I've sent that message and I'll see they'll get the team on it. I said who's got the issues, so hopefully that'll speed up the process for everybody if
great.
there's a system-wide issue happening. So yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll go and see if I can log in now. Thank you
Yeah,
very
was
much
that is
indeed.
that okay, good. Well, good luck.
Sure.
And do
Thank you.
Allie at Zenler .com is my email. So do follow up with me and let me know that you have been able to get into your site because I will follow up with the team
Yeah.
as well to make sure. Okay. We want it because we have too many
Okay.
people with this issue. So we're gonna make sure that we
Okay.
get that taken care of.
I'll stay on the call now, and if I get a resolution, I'll hop back on and let you
Okay,
know.
perfect. Thank you, Tracy. Thank
Thank you
you
so
so
much.
much.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you. Okay, now I don't know. I wasn't paying too close attention to what order hands popped up in, and sometimes it changes the order. So I believe, okay, Anne, you're next. So I will give you some ability to unmute. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
I was on one of these calls just lurking, and there were some really good ideas around the community, right? So I'm just starting this little community, and right now I have three different courses that are related. They're all in the same funnel. And I want to also make that a free community while I'm still small because it's going to be too much work and there'll be a lot of crickets and whatever. So it's a free community and there's all kinds of things going to go happening. But one of the things I want to do is for people who have bought the courses, one of the courses, I want to give what I call my ergo happy hour, which is give me a picture of your desk or you do a video of your desk and I will give you a little mini ergonomic desk posture evaluation right there. And we could do two or three of them in a session. And so if people have not bought the course, I want to give them the option to charge them and they would come into that event too. So how would I go about thinking about setting that up?
Okay, so you have a course
I have three courses that are in the same funnel.
that
Like
are
the low ticket, the medium, and the higher.
okay, and then you want a free community for those courses.
Well, because there's like nobody but me in there now. I don't want to have like six different communities to manage, I'm just going to do one community. And I like the idea of having that search juice from the free community to help
Yeah,
bring people in. Um,
yeah.
so I wanted to consolidate that one community, which would have to be free because I want the search juice and I want the people well, I just want the search juice. So but I want to tell the people who have bought the course, go to the community and we will have AMAs and we'll have little happy hour ergo things and we'll do these events, right? So yeah, so for those who are bought one of those three courses, they will be able to attend a happy hour, free. It's just I will happy
Where's the happy hour going to be? What's it going to
live in the community or like a live, one that like a one.
So you're just gonna go live in the community and provide them with some information or some entertainment, or are you having them join the session like we all are here now?
Like this. Yeah.
Okay, so then what you do is in the free community, then all you do is you just post the link to you run the Zoom session through the class, book a class, live webinar feature, right?
Hmm.
And you set it up to be a paid thing that they have to pay to attend.
Hmm.
You give your students who have paid for you the direct entry link so they don't have to pay to join. And you
Okay.
post the link to the webinar in the community for the people that are in there free and don't have the course. And it says here, join our live event, click, get through, buy, you have to register, buy your seat now, whatever. And then they'll get an email with the link. You don't have to stream the live into the community. I don't know like that sounds cool and all the stream live into your community. If it's a community full of people who have paid you and you want to do that, but the live stream just gives people the ability to watch what you're doing. If the benefit is that they get to join you in a session, it's the live session, not the streaming part of it that's the value, right? So
Right. So that
so
would only
I
happen through a Zoom, right? Like one of the Zoom.
Right, you do it through
Okay.
Zoom. I mean, that's how you'd be live streaming into the community as well as through Zoom, but like you don't need everybody to stream into the community. That's a lot more like because then you do have to cordon off the community. Like that's a lot more work. I think you're
Right.
right. Keep the community free.
Hmm.
Do run your webinar, do the one-to-one booking thing or do a live class that you can charge for, right?
Hmm.
give your give your course members either a coupon or the direct join link so they don't have to pay since it's free for them. And
Hmm.
then you have a funnel you can market everywhere for this happy hour. and they can click the link and they'll go into your funnel to pay for that happy hour session. And then they'll get an email. They'll be able to join you for the happy hour.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah.
And one super quick question. Do you guys have any relationship to or plans to do anything with private podcasts?
I have no idea about that question whatsoever.
Okay. Well, I know I only get one question.
I
So
love, yeah. I love podcasting, and I think, but I have no idea. I have no idea. But that's a great question. We should check into that.
all right.
Podcasting is fun. Okay, thank you so much, Anne. Thanks for joining us today. And Jacqueline, I think you are next. I will. There you go.
Oops. Okay, I've got
Yay.
I'm one of
Besides
the
not being able to log into your site.
yeah, and which is why I signed up for this. And then I thought I actually have well, here, let's do this. I'm one of the very original members back when it was new Zenler and I was a beta and all that stuff. And this last year has been an adventure, and I'm basically I closed down my membership site, sent everybody right, and now I want to get going again, only not do membership site, just do classes.
Okay.
And what I'm looking at is there any way I can get a refresher course? Is there some sort of, does Zenler have this?
On Zenler, yeah. Well, listen.
I went and looked at YouTube, and there's like a bazillion things.
I know it. We have a listen. One thing Zenler is known for is the fact that we put out a lot of training content. And for some, that it can be very overwhelming when you just want a refresher to know exactly where to start. So I understand that. And so what you want to do is you want to go with classes. So
yeah,
what I would do is I would focus on finding information on the web on we have several videos and trainings on running webinars, and that's exactly that realm, running classes, running webinars, and having that kind of a business. So there's lots of different places you can go for that. So email me, Allie at Zenler. Okay. I will go grab a few that I can think of in my head. I will grab a few of those links for you and send them to you so that you can get started looking at those features specifically, because it can get overwhelming. Like if you're not worried about memberships, if you're not worried about this or that, then I would definitely focus my attention on how to set up those live features and run those funnels, the way that you want them to, and keep it focused on being able to do something that moves you forward instead of worrying about 8,000 other things that you could get distracted with, because I know I do it to myself every day. So email me and I'll send you a few that I think would be good for you to watch to get you up on that. And just know we're always creating new trainings, new workshops. We had a big announcement during our Christmas office hour special, where you got a little bit of a kind of a peek and a preview at the new page designer and a lot of the updates that are going to be coming out this year. So and one of the reasons we haven't updated some of the bigger content that we have is because that's a lot of work, and we're going to have the new page designer. So but there are still a lot of current videos. The live features have had some updates lately, so there are some fresher, newer videos out there to help walk you through that process. So I will definitely get those to you. Okay.
I do want to say I just turned on the abandoned cart feature.
Yeah.
Thank you. I realize it's been up for a year. I've been out of the loop for a year, and if the rest of you don't have that up, it is so easy.
I know. I was just in the Facebook group today and saw the comment about that. and a 30% recovery rate.
Yeah.
Like, how amazing is that? Yes, definitely. Turn on abandoned cart, y'all. Thank you for that feedback, Jacqueline. I really appreciate it. All right. And don't forget, email me, okay? All right. Let's see. We got Lara next, I think. I can get you. There we go.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm fabulous. How are you? You look amazing today.
Oh, thanks. I just got out of the shower. So, I'm new. I'm still in my trial period. I think it starts, my membership starts next week. I'm loving what I'm doing so far. Um, and the reason I chose to do this, I already have several current online memberships, and I'm going to slowly start transferring them over to Zenler. I just want confirmation that I'm going about this right. And if you want to direct me to a tutorial, I've been just binging all your tutorials.
Okay.
So I have my current website and I'm leaving it there. It's still going as usual while I'm working on Zenler. And I'm trying to shape my comfort level of learning Zenler.
Mhm.
So I'm starting out small with, I'm going to start just my 1 hour live classes through Zenler. And then I want to move, I'll add on my consultations and then from there. So the intention is to connect Zenler to my website. And when they click on my online services, boom, it's going to take them right to this page that I've designed in Zenler. And then eventually, I just want to get rid of my website altogether because I'm
Mhm.
tired of not having control over it and paying an enormous amount of money to have somebody fix something. I don't understand what the hell they did and what the problem was in the first
In
place.
the first place, I completely understand that. And I, first of all, let me just say, is it, how do you say, is it Lara? Because sometimes pronunciations,
Yeah, no, I get it. I get called everything. So,
what,
it's Laura, L-A, it's Lara, like
Lara.
car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for
Lara.
asking.
Okay. You're welcome. First of all, you have a great mindset about how you're going to proceed with this. I think that that is very smart. Focus on like the small win you can get right now, which is getting those live classes going and then inching things over. I think that that's a great plan. I think
Okay.
that that
Perfect.
is it really because you don't want to overwhelm yourself with trying to learn everything and do everything and make it all perfect right this second. Because when you do stuff out of desperation like that, that's when things break. That's when you lose things. That's when you miss steps. But like if you just say, okay, this is how it's going to be. Um, Also, another thing that you can do, I don't know where your other site's at or what the content is or how much you need to move over, but do send a letter to support@zenler.com because they do help our members transfer over their courses, their content, and their websites from other sites to Zenler. I
Oh,
don't know the full list of sites we have a good connection with that we're able to do that with, but definitely send them a message and find out if they are able to help you because that may also speed up your process.
oh, I love it. Okay.
Yes.
So I am on the right track.
I believe that you are. It's everything you said sounded great to me. So I would focus the way that you said, step by step that way, get those live classes over here because that's one of our best features, honestly. I love our live features. So get that going, but send that message to support because they might be able to help you with a lot of that legwork. Because
Okay.
that's, I mean, for me, I know that's always my biggest pain is moving stuff from one place to another. It's like, it's all there, I have it, but now I got to get it all over here and I don't want to. It's a lot of
Yeah.
work, a lot of
Perfect.
clicking and whatnot. So, yeah, so definitely do that for sure.
Okay. Great. Thanks so
All
much.
right. Thank you so much for joining us today and good
Yeah.
luck. And email me, let me know how it goes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ashley, I see you. I think I can.
I get a turn. Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Absolutely awesome. Happy New Year.
Yes. Happy New Year to
And for
you.
those people that are new, keep going because it's brilliant. It is really brilliant, and you get into it, and the more you're like, oh, it can do this and it can do that, and so yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
3, 4 years in now. Yeah, I love it, absolutely love it.
Good.
I have just had an audit from somebody, and my phone number was not on my website.
Oh,
How
well.
bad is that? I teach people how to do LinkedIn, and I moan at them for not having their phone number on LinkedIn. And here I am scoring an own goal. So, oh, come on. So what's the quickest,
Listen,
easiest, best way to do that, please, Ali?
put your phone number on your website?
Yeah, is there a way that I can, when you go to a
Yeah, yeah,
website,
yeah.
um,
Your Zenler site.
would it be on the top? Do you want me to put it in the chat so you can see
Here.
it?
I'll share my screen and I will pull up this site and see.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, I hate when it does that. Let go. Okay. Put this down. And oh, there. All right. So there's a couple of different options you can do when you want to add your phone number to the site itself. You can come over here. Okay, so site, and you have people,
Yeah,
because you are the admin.
I am. Yeah.
And so on the admin, I believe, I can't, is this my admin? I'm sorry, my glasses are the worst right now. When you put your phone number in, it shows up on your site. Okay, site admin. No detail. Oh, because this is that other site. You should be able to go in there and see that there. Now, the other place you can add a phone number or whatever, what a lot of people do is they do it in their they do it in their header and their footers.
Right.
Like
Okay.
they have these big long footers. So you would just go to any, because it's a dynamic footer in Zenler, you could just go to any page on your site if you've got the dynamic footer installed. Oh, I have it turned off on this page, of course. This is just a weird test site. I don't have anything on here. Here, hopefully this one has it. And then you can add stuff into the footer yourself and decide what you want it to say. Some people have big, long, they almost have like link lists like that in there.
Yeah.
And then, oh, it is dynamic. Where is that again? Let's see. I know it's somewhere. I haven't changed my footer in a while. Oh, it's your menu. So yeah. So you have your footer menu and you have the header menu too. So you can just add the menu item and be like, phone number. Actually, let's see. Visible to all. I just want to see what it looks like. Why can't I scroll? There we go. It doesn't have to have an action, I guess. Let's see what happens. Oh, I do have to select an action. It wants, oh, maybe it wants me to go somewhere. How do I? All right. Okay, so let's see. Menu, I want to see if it lets me add it as
It doesn't look as if it does it?
a phone number. Yeah, like it seems like I should be able to. Okay, that's icons. I don't want icons. And I want it to be a phone number. Visible to all. I mean, I guess I'll say go to link, but then it's going to want me to put a link in there.
That's what I was expecting, to just put it
Yeah,
down there.
to just put it somewhere. And I'm sure there's a way that I'm not even thinking of right now because
I don't really want to create a whole contact us page. But what about across the top where you've got all that thing? Could you
Yeah,
put a phone number up there somewhere in that space
sure
up there?
you
Yeah,
could,
next
because
next to your bell. That would be great to put a phone number up there.
well, yeah, here's the same problem. It's a dynamic menu again.
Right.
So what happens is, let's see. I think the same thing is going to happen. It's giving you a menu.
Yeah, it is. Which then turn
And
into links, don't they?
yeah, and it wants it to be a link instead of something else. But I suppose what you could do here, let's try this. Just for fun. And then just go to link and just make it your actual website, link.
Yeah, and I
And
thought of that,
so,
Jacqueline, and all of that detail is in there on my link tree, but you just I just
yeah,
want
but
to find a
here,
phone number.
if you do it like this,
Oh, how did
okay,
you get that in there? Yeah, so you got a phone number, so click on it.
right, what you do is when you click on it, just have the link going to your home page. Like it's going to this page because I typed in the link to this page. Do
I
you know what I
see.
mean?
So it's just staying on
So
the same
the
page.
text I added was the phone number. And then what I did was I just add a link to your home page. So if they click it when it's highlighted, it's just going to take them to your home page. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So if I copy this link or what, I don't know. But if you copy the homepage link, then it's highlighted like a link, but when they click on it, it just goes to your homepage. And that should solve it.
Yeah. Thank you. Right. Let's see if I can find that homepage link.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where's my Zoom window now? Let's see. Stop sharing. Okay. All right. I have not been looking. Oh, you're very welcome. It seems there's probably something simple, and I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, and it'll be something.
If you do, drop me something on LinkedIn.
Yes. As soon as I go find my LinkedIn again, it's in there somewhere. Thank you. And let's see. I have not been keeping track of the chat too much, y'all. So if you have questions in there, I haven't looked at it. I don't see any more.
It's there. Thank you.
Oh, good. It shows up. It looks good. And now you can be like,
and it does nothing. It does nothing.
It does
when you
nothing.
Click on it. Awesome.
Exactly. Yay, we figured it out.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome, Ashley. Thank you for coming today. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Tiffany's putting her hand up. Okay. Let's see, Tiffany. I will let you unmute. There we go.
Hey.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Oh my God, I'm so happy to see your face. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know it has
When I joined Zenler, you were the first person who walked me through.
I know. I took a little sabbatical and now I'm back.
I'm so happy to see you back. I really am.
Oh,
You
that's
were a
great.
lifeline.
Oh, thank you so much.
So I do have a question. Just revamped my site. Can I send it to you? Because my blog, when I do it and you click on it, number one, the picture is way too large and the blog goes all the way across. And when you look at the Zenler blog, it's like most blogs, it has the margins are this way and it's centered. It shows up fine on my phone, but if somebody's on their computer, it just looks like typing way across. Are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay, and then the picture is huge. So
Yeah.
can I give you my site?
Sure.
Or maybe you can just tell me what to do.
Well, it depends on how are you copying and pasting the content into your blog? How are you? It's your blog content. It's your blog formatting that you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, it's the blog editor. it can be a pain. Go ahead, pop your thing in. Let me see it. Let me look at it.
Okay.
Let me check it out.
Oh, let me look. Will it do it like this? Do I have to do HTTPS and all that, or just do the?
Can you just, or I don't know, can you copy paste the link in there?
Yeah, yeah, I can do that. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Give me let me pull it up real quick here.
Yeah. Check it out. Let me just scroll through this chat.
And then it's always finding you after that I have the issues. That's always the issue with this. Hold on one second. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, got it. Let's see. Let's get a look at this. Okay.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, girl.
So this is listen, it looks great.
I know. I've been
Okay.
waiting for you for 3 days. I know it was you. I thought it was gonna be my meet. So I was like, oh my God, when I saw your face, I haven't been on here forever.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay. So let's see. So and this is what the blog looks like, and it looks fine.
Huh?
You don't like the way this goes across like this? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it goes like reading a paper. It's like if you look at the Zenler blog and some other blogs, there's white space on both sides and it's in the middle.
Yes,
Is that
they
how
are.
it looks on your computer? Because on mine it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me share my screen because I'm not doing that, which is why you have no idea what I'm talking about right now. So, okay, let me share my screen.
Okay.
Your blog, and then we will look at this and I'll see what it is you're saying. Okay. So, this is your blog. Is this what you mean? It's coming across like this here?
Right. See how it just looks all the way across as opposed to having it
Yeah.
like if you could
That's
pull up the
just,
Zenler blog, you can see it's more inward. And
yeah,
it doesn't go across where it's like, and I did justify, but it still looks weird to me.
yes. And what it is it's formatting. It looks fine to me. My blog looks exactly the same way, girl. Exactly the same. Exactly the same, actually. I only
Okay.
my little heading points are pink instead of orange. But honestly, it looks the same and it actually looks good. I've seen some really bad ones because what happens is the formatting goes off, right? So if we go
Right.
here, I can show you um on the blog.
Because I've been through the settings and I've done it, but when you pull up, let's say the Zenler blog, the pictures are
Yeah.
smaller, and he's also able to do
Yeah.
three instead of two. Because I'm like, so when you go on the first blog page, you can only have two that's there, like side by side, but on the Zenler page, they have three. So I was like, how do I get it where it's smaller and more condensed so it doesn't look so chunky? I don't know. It's just, it looks chunky to me.
Yeah. Okay. So like this,
Yeah.
that's because the featured is turned off. There's options to set up your blog how you want to. You can have three across like that. That's fine. That will
I
show
don't
up
see
on
where to
your
do that though. Where is that an
so
option?
let's see. Where is it? No, I'm not gonna do it on that one or that one. Where oh here we go.
Wait, let me get my
So
pen and paper. I'm like,
um I want to go to here and I want to go to settings, I think. Let's see. Um, so blog post page, blog home page.
mm-hmm. That's what I did.
So that's the blog homepage.
Right.
Okay, so this is you can edit your header and whatnot. And then down here, that's where it dynamically pulls in your blogs, okay?
Right.
So let's see. Blocks. Do we have different blocks for the blog? Let's see. Style, spacing. I know there is a way. I haven't done this in a while, so I don't know.
It's okay. When I tell you, I have looked on YouTube, in the training videos, everywhere to find the it tells you how to blog, but it doesn't tell you the settings to
Well,
change it, like in terms of
I think there's a block. Let's see, courses. Because if I delete this, I
right,
gotta be
you
able
can't.
to put it back in there. It's gotta be, they've gotta be here somewhere.
And so I was going to do the
Okay, here
yeah,
it
I don't
is.
know. I don't know.
Here's blog. Okay, so here's your blog dynamic
So where did you
details.
go?
It's under blocks. So you're
Okay.
in the, okay. So here, I'm going to start over. We're going to do this from the beginning so you know what we're
Okay.
doing.
Okay.
Okay. So now you're on your site.
Right.
Okay. You're going to go over to site at the top.
Right.
You're going
Right.
to come over here to blog on the
Right.
left. Then from blog over here, there's this option for settings. You're going to click
Yes.
that settings option. Then you're going to scroll down. You've got blog homepage and blog post page. The
Yes.
blog homepage is the page you want to edit when you want the layout of the entirety of your blog. Okay. That's the main
correct.
blog page. And then once this loads up, you're going to come over here to blocks. You're going to scroll down to the bottom and look, there's blog right here. Okay. You're going to select that. And now you have some different layouts. So here's this dynamic block at the very last one. And this one that I just the one that I just added, that's the one that has 3. So if you look at it from here, this one at the bottom, see how it has 1, 2, 3. So that's how that one's styled. Okay. And now here's the other thing. If we come back over here and we go to blog post page, so this is for the individual posts. Let's see. That's your blog content. And if we go down to blog again. There we go. Now, this is, let's see, that's blog detail. Oh, I guess this is just the blog post. Does it look the same as this? Is it the same as this one? I think so. So yeah, that's how it looks on there. If you go, let me see too. So yeah, so that's how you change it to the 3 layout like Zenler has. Okay.
That's great.
And then let me see. Yeah. So yeah, he has it all formatted out.
So what is that one? Where did you get that one?
I'm not sure. This is
that's the one that
the
you
Zenler blog. This is a Zenler blog post. I'm just
okay, yeah. So that's what I was trying to do.
Right. You want the blog post to be in the center like this. I'm pretty sure this is, if you email me, there's a tutorial on how to do that. And I can send that to you.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I'll check with David to see if that's what he used on that. But when you are creating a blog post, if you go into your blog, into the actual post, and you come right here, you can copy and paste code into there, right? So if you do that, that formats your blog. Okay.
I don't know code though.
I don't either. And a lot of people don't, but there are tools out there where you can have it do it for you, and then you copy the code and you paste it in there. There are some ways
I can do
that.
that. I can go to AI and try and do it. It's just I was trying, I can do that.
So there are some things, and they so they've made some adjustments on the Zenler blog with the settings and the custom designing in there. So, and there are some tutorials on how to do some of that. So if you email me, Allie at Zenler, zenler.com, then I can look and find those for you and send them to you.
All right. Well, I've done all the ones on YouTube. Unless it's buried in a deeper one, you know what I'm saying? Which sometimes he does that, you know.
It could be. There's a course on let me see, stop sharing.
But thank you.
There is a course called Ninja Tricks
Ah,
where there's some stuff in there about the blog
mhm.
sometimes too. So
Okay. I'll take a look at that. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see you.
I'm so glad to see you too. It's great to be back.
Yeah.
Let me find
Thank
it.
you again.
You're very welcome. Okay, Ruby is back. Let's see, Ruby. Or Ruby is here.
1 second.
No problem, Ruby.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay.
Ruby.
Hello. Long time no talk.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a yes and no part that I had for you. Firstly, is the library, the stuff that we upload to the site to create our stuff and everything. Is that library visible to every student when they click on, do they have the library access?
No, okay. So you have a media library inside Zenler, which is
Yes.
different than here. I'll share my screen and show you just to make sure we're on the same page. So here you have a media library. Okay. That's a
Yeah.
library. That's the back end admin area of Zenler. So
Okay.
anything you upload here, that's in the back admin of your site. This isn't visible to the public or anything like that. Now,
Yeah.
you do have options in here to make things visible to the public by clicking this option here and sharing the link. So logged in users can download it, they can view it, they can, have that item. Anyone with this link can download. So now you can copy that link and link it somewhere. And if people click it, they get whatever that item is, even though it's not listed anywhere on your site. So you want to make sure when you do lead magnets and stuff like that, that when you attach it, you always make sure logged in users can, if it's course content, that kind of thing. That's the default setting. So that's your library. Nobody else has access to that.
I had this initial question, but that one just came to me. It's just basically I'll wait for the others to ask, and if we have time, I'll ask for that. So I'll just keep my hand up.
Okie dokie. Stop sharing. That's what I need to do. Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know. I think everybody, I don't know if there's any other questions. I don't see any other hands up. So if you have another question.
Yeah. On the header, we're able to put our icon in there of our logo, business logo. Is there a way to be able to add the actual business name? So yes, I have the homepage. When people go in, it goes onto the homepage and stuff like that. But I actually want something that's not just the logo, but be able to put the business name onto.
Yeah. You can do that here. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I tried, but
So let's see. Let me see where am I? Oh, I'm in media library. That's why. Wait, what were we just doing?
If you can add a business name, like on New Zenler's header, it says there Zenler.
Yeah. Okay, so let me go here and just see this page for a second. Okay, so oops. Okay, so this is the logo you're talking about.
Right.
And you want the name there too. So,
or at least next to it or somewhere on the banner.
Right. And that is, I know where it's at. I know it's somewhere. Where is, let's see, branding. I know it's here. Lisa's got her in it. Maybe she knows where it's at. Let's see. Okay, here, I'm going to stop sharing, and somebody probably has somebody's hands up. Do you know where it's at, Lisa? Or you just have a question? You don't know where it's at? Let's see. Yeah, I know it's in here somewhere. The site name, it's usually there. Well, I don't want to take up too much time trying to find it. You can do it. It is doable. And for whatever reason, my brain has just let go of where it's at. It's very simple.
I'm gonna play around again, especially with some of the other things that you were talking about just now. I'm gonna see if I can't win, then I'll email tech the tech support. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. No, thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Thank you. And
Thanks.
email me too. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna figure it out for sure. It's something simple. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Allie. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. So I have a question. I was working on it this morning. My course on the desktop looks great, but then when you move it to the mobile, it does not look as great. And so I have three boxes that you can get information on three different things, and the buttons are right below it. But in the mobile, it has the three descriptions and then all three buttons.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a way to change that?
You have to change the layout of your thing. So here, let me show you. Okay. Share. It's a pain. I hate that too, but it's a pre-programmed layout that you have on mobile, right? So and I'm sorry, what is this? Is it in a what is it?
It's a course.
It's a
in a
course.
course.
Okay.
It's the
So
course
let me show
homepage. It's a site page. Yeah.
the course homepage. So the students page or the sales page.
The sales page.
The
The
sales
page that
page.
that they're going to
Okay.
go to
Okay.
figure out what they can.
Okay. So there's a couple of there's different things you could do. The first one is when you're in the editor.
Uh-huh.
I'm just waiting for it to load. Just waiting. Okay. So when you're in the editor, you can change what your mobile view is by doing that.
Right. That's how, well,
Okay.
my husband looked at it on the phone and he's like, this doesn't look good. And now
Right.
I know I can change it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
here's what it is. Let's see. I'll go back to here.
Okay.
If you add something like, let's see. Let me find the ones that it would be.
Yeah, because I added that that block that has the three things. And then I just went and put buttons underneath. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So when I'm just trying to find a good block to content. Oh, features. That's what I want. Yeah, here, do that. Okay. So.
Oh, that has the button with it.
That does.
Okay.
So if you want to do something like that.
Will that come up then right underneath? Let's see in the mobile.
Yeah, let's look at mobile. That one. If you're doing it in one block, right? It does.
Oh.
Okay. And it'll come up that way. But if you're doing, and the thing that I was going to show you was that if you do like, something like this.
I may just have to rebuild it all together because my husband had rebuilt it and then I tweaked it because it was too confusing. And so I'm using what he went off of, and now maybe I just start from scratch.
So if you have a thing where you do this, right? You have an image and you have the thing here and you have this. Okay. So we save this.
Okay.
And then you look at it on mobile.
Mm-hmm.
You've got that picture and that, and then you've got that one and
Okay.
this. Okay. Now, if we come back here, and because it's a website, like you want to maybe have a little bit of fun with it, and we come in here and we do this. That's not what it's going to let me do.
Can you just tell me real quick too the difference between the green and say the blue?
Yeah. Okay. So blue is a block. It's the
Okay.
main block you're building
Uh-huh.
in. Okay.
Okay.
Green
Uh-huh.
is your rows. So like if we put in an empty block, which is blue.
Okay. And then
A
red is the
block.
elements.
Right.
Okay.
So now we've got the blue block in there, but now we've got to add rows. So that's the green. So
That's the green.
the
Got it.
green breaks it up into 2, 3, 4, whatever you want for
And
your
that's how I did
layout.
it with my other thing. But I
And
could just add a block instead of doing it by adding the rows.
right. And if you add if you do it this way,
Uh-huh.
there we go. Right. We've switched
Oh,
these.
wow.
So now I've
Okay.
switched that. So like, because you're designing, so you got a picture there, you got a picture there. It looks nice on
It looks
desktop, but on mobile, what happens is because of the order, it takes this one and it leaves it the same, but then it changes where the info is above this picture.
Oh, wow.
And it puts it out of order. So if you had a button here, the button would be above this instead of below it. So when you switch the order of things, if you move them around, it shows up weird on mobile. It readjusts it. So if you leave everything the other way, right?
Right.
It doesn't separate it. It keeps it stacked properly. So sometimes, just for anybody else that's watching, sometimes when you do a thing like that, that's and it looks weird on mobile, that's what it is. It
Right.
doesn't,
That makes sense.
it stacks it weird on mobile. But you do have a block where you can use it just like this. So
Okay.
it will show up properly for you
Okay.
and you won't have to worry about that.
Cool. Thank you. That is super. Instead of me searching around all morning, now I have the answer.
Yes, isn't
Very
that
exciting.
amazing? Yes.
Yes. Thank you
Woo-hoo.
so much, Allie. And it's good to see you back. You've helped me tremendously too with my
Oh,
confidence
good.
as well.
I'm
So
so glad. I'm so glad. So
thank you. I'll
glad.
be on here a lot more. We're launching a lot of stuff, so I'm excited.
Are you? Oh, good, 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 good.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You too. You too. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other questions? Let's check the chat. I don't think any questions in there. Okay, good. Okay. Well, if we don't have questions, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again and close out all of the, like, I always have about 1,000,000 tabs open on any given day. It's a problem. Okay, so I'm for anybody who's here and is sticking around, I'm just gonna give a quick overview of some of the things that we have available for you all, like when you need help, when you need support, and there's not a live support desk session. I do want to say that I am planning on adding hours to Thursday, so I will be adding maybe a later in the day session for people who aren't around during the daytime hours and can't make it. So we're going to be doing that and testing some stuff out for sure. This is the main tutorial site on Zenler. I'm sure all of you that are in here are very familiar with it. You can find the live trainings under here. You can find the group community over here. In the community, you can come over here. You can still get access to your courses, the chat, the post. You can come over here to your dashboard and see what's going on. It's telling you where you're at in the courses that you've got going on. Oh, look, I'm on the leaderboard. Uh, you can see posts and comments that other people are making in the community. You have access to the rest of your courses down there. You have some recommended courses you can see there. Go back. You have the blog. Now, the blog is also a good fit place to find information on really specific things. So, like how to upload and structure a course in Zenler step by step. So, that's a very specific targeted thing. So, whereas you go to YouTube and there's like just a smorgasbord, if I can say that right, of content, and you're just like, where do I find it? If you come here on the blog, one article is going to give you a deep snapshot of that one thing. How to record an online course, course equipment. I know there's one in here. Somebody was talking earlier about doing live classes, and I'm pretty sure there's something in here about webinars. So a lot of times, and the blog is freshly updated. I mean, I haven't been back that long, and look how far down we have our office hours in here in the blog. And so the nice thing about that is you've got that up in here, and it gives you a breakdown of that. You've got the video in there, and it gives you some more information. So if you don't want to watch the video and you just want to skim and see if there's anything in here that you need to know, that's a really easy way to find it out. I mentioned that because I was in the Facebook group the other day. David had posted a poll in regards to workshops and what type of things you want to see, and people are like, workshops and support desk and office hours, like the sessions are 2 hours. It's hard to find what I'm looking for. I can't watch a 2-hour video, but you have the transcripts for all of that stuff right here. Like, it's right here on the blog. It's a really great resource. And we really, David is really great at keeping this up to date, David and Kevin. So I would definitely come in here, find, the freshest content we have. Any of the videos in here aren't going to be like the complete guide to Zenler, where you have a course full of videos that might be a little bit more outdated. They're certainly still relevant, but sometimes the UI, the user interface, isn't going to look exactly the same if there's been updates. There might be one less option in the list or something like that, but the functionalities of Zenler are always the same. And so they still are relevant in that way. But if you want to find the freshest, most up-to-date information on something, you're going to find it right here on the blog. And like I said, if you want live support desk information that you've missed, come in here and you're getting a whole transcript. You can skim, you can see, you don't have to watch a 2-hour video in order to find the answers that you're seeking. Another place you can go when you do want the videos is YouTube. We do have a very robust YouTube channel. And if you're on desktop mobile, it's always different and it drives me crazy. But on desktop, you can search all of YouTube right here. But you can search just the Zenler YouTube channel right here on desktop. Right under, you have the Zenler logo, home, video, shorts. At the very end of the list, there's a search option there. So you can type in something like webinar. And now you've got all of the videos around webinars that we've created and uploaded to our channel. You can change that if webinar isn't giving you what you want. You can put in live class, right? If you want to look at something around the blog and see if there's been an update on the blog, right? You can go there and then it'll pull up those list of videos that have that in there. So you can search, it makes your search a lot more useful. And if you can search the Zenler channel instead of all of YouTube, you know, because you'll get back weird results if you do that. And then, of course, we have our support docs, and the support docs are really great for skimming. Like if you don't want to have to read a whole book, if you don't want to have to watch through a whole video, you have everything in the support docs. They're very user friendly to go through. Well, oh, you do have, somebody was saying, Zenler 30-day free trial, sign up features. Somebody was talking about a refresher or something like that. And I know that they do have like a 30-day kickstart program. I'm going to make sure I find the links to all of those things. Okay, courses here. Let's look in there. Creating your first course with Zenler. So one of the things I like about the support docs is that you have the step-by-step and you have the screenshots, right? So you can kind of scroll through and be like, oh, okay, that's what I need. That's what it looks like. And if you want to, most of them do have a video embedded at the end that give you the ability to then see it on the video if you need that extra layer of knowledge on it, and the screenshots and the tutorial isn't enough for you. But and you can search all of the articles right here, and that should bring back certain tutorials for you as well. We have our Facebook group. In Facebook, same thing. On desktop, you can search all of Facebook over here on the left next to the Facebook logo. But if you come down here to just under the big banner, you have discussions. You can check what's featured. That'll pull up a list of post admin if pinned up that say, hey, this is important. So that's a good place to check for anytime we're having office hours, support desk. If we're running any kind of workshops or webinars, when we're going to run them, we always make a post in the Facebook group and we pin it to the featured section. So you can go there to check if there's anything currently actively live happening in the Facebook group. And then also you'll see right over here, there's that little search icon, right? The little magnifying glass. You can search the Facebook group, Zenler's group, with that search icon. It doesn't search all of Facebook and pull back random results. It very specifically searches our Facebook group, because a lot of times you will find information there for a specific tutorial looking for. Somebody's asked the question already. Somebody from the team has already answered it in the thing. If you can't get someone live, I mean, nowadays you have support chat in your dashboard. You also have, you can email us. You have the Facebook group. You have the community. You have our YouTube channel to find answers. You have the tutorial site to find answers. And then you also have this Facebook group. And one of the things I like about the Facebook group is that, yeah, sometimes somebody's going to come in and they're not going to know to go ahead and click that little search button, right? And find the answer. They're going to type in the question that somebody else asked a long time ago. So you're going to see a fresh answer in there. So that means you're getting the newest up-to-date information, because once you do that search, now what you can do is you can sort those results by the most recent, right? So now you have the most recent results from Facebook, and usually from someone in the admin as well. Okay. Hello, Lisa and Sarah. I don't know, do you all have any questions for me? Or is there anything that you'd like to look at? Anything you want to brainstorm? We don't have a lot happening right now, so this is the time if you've got something on your mind that you really want to brainstorm. Okay, let's. There you go.
So I have another question. So with this course, we've had the course up for a little while. It's our teacher, actually, who's an 85-year-old Chinese. He teaches my husband Kung Fu, but he teaches us Qigong. And so really the course is to make money for him to care for him, right? So
Mhm.
so it's the level 1 Qigong course. So we've had it up for a while and it hasn't been uber successful. So partly it's because it's expensive because he wanted to charge a certain price, which is fine. But we're revamping the course page because we're going to add level 2 and level 3 soon. We're almost finished filming that. And we're going to give a discount now. The way we were going to set it up, because the way the page was before, it was confusing. So I'm redoing the course page. But to do a lead, my husband's suggestion, because he's the marketing person, so let me just run this by you, is do a lead magnet. Before it was we signed him up to go to a free school, and it was just too confusing. So now I just have, there's no free school. They buy the course, that's it. But to catch their emails in case they don't buy it, we were going to do a lead magnet to give them a discount. So they have to click on the lead magnet, which would be click here for your discount. They get the email, then we send them via email the whatever the discount. I mean, we're probably going to do like 40%, like a pretty good discount. But then if they don't buy it then in 2 months from now or however long, whatever that time frame, send them another coupon for a discount or something like that. Is there any other way to do it? Because the free having just a you know how in the tutorials, David had taught how to have you have this just page to collect their emails? Our clients were saying it was confusing. I didn't know where to click. There was this free stuff. And then we didn't really have anything to offer for the free stuff. And we're not going to have anything to offer for the free stuff because we have our own stuff to do. Do you see what I mean?
I feel you. I feel you a lot. Okay. So this site is, what is this site for?
So this site, so we have in our new Zenler account, we have 3 sites, right? We have the plan that you have 3 sites. So one
Yes.
site is our site. It's called Higher Learning School that has our courses on it. Another site, we're going to do a membership site. So that whole one will be a membership that I'm working on launching that too.
Okay.
And then the third site we have for our teacher, and it's called the realtaichischool.com. And the realtaichischool.com is going to host his Qigong courses, but it also is going to link to his Kung Fu class that's in person and his Tai Chi class that's in person as well. So it's sort of a hub for him. But the main goal of that site is to sell his Qigong course, to have money for him to take care of his teeth and all the stuff this 85-year-old man needs. I mean, we already pay a lot of his bills, so it's to sort of help that.
Help out. Okay. So you have the site set up. Send me, you should
I'll put it in
email.
the chat.
Yeah. And because you should definitely be able to set up a simple funnel that you don't have to.
Mind you, I'm working on the homepage right now, so it's a little crazy. So it's live, even though I'm working on it. I'm doing what you just told me about the.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I promise you. You don't want to see my site right now. Let me tell you. That's, when you're an entrepreneur, when you're like always doing stuff, every site I have 500 websites. All of them are a work in progress. None of them are ever done, no matter what I say.
We have so many sites. My husband has, for me, my name alone, 3 sites. For him, he has 5 sites. Then we have these new Zenler sites. It's too many.
I know they're everywhere. Listen, my friends and I have a saying: what happens on Namecheap stays on Namecheap, because
That's hysterical.
You can't even see how many. I get the little ellipse, the little it after the page numbers because that's how many pages of domains I have. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm
well, our
running
main
out.
website has 55 pages.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that's my husband building. I can't build that stuff, but
You're
he's
like,
like
no, thank you.
up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning tweaking. But then they go down, like it's crazy. It's really crazy. Which is
I
why
know
I'm
it is.
taking over this. This is my New Zenler, sort of my domain. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the site.
Yeah, that's his side. He is such, I'm sorry, he is so adorable. How old is he?
He's 84.
84. Oh my
84.
gosh.
Yeah. And he takes no medication, Allie. Like he's in good health because he's doing
Ah,
Qigong. He still throws the guys in Kung Fu.
really?
Yeah, no,
He's like the real like
he's
Tai
the real
Chi
deal. He's from
master.
China, and then he was in Kung Fu movies with Bruce Lee.
He was in Kung Fu movies with Bruce Lee. That is
Yeah, and then
he's
he is a Thai boxing championship, and then he developed his own martial art called Ji Chin Do, and it's the way of the mind. And so he's a physicist too. He went to university. He was a physics teacher. So I mean, he's a really like that's what I'm redoing right now. If you go scroll below, that's what I had before, which wasn't coming up.
And you know,
But
you can also see, I don't know if you know this trick or not, but if you
no.
are on your screen and you right click and
Uh-huh.
you scroll down to the very last option says
Uh-huh.
inspect. If you
Uh-huh.
click that on any website, you can
Uh-huh.
see I'm doing it on your website.
Yeah.
So now this list is a list of devices. So now if someone has an iPhone
Oh,
SE,
wow.
that's what it looks like,
Yeah.
right?
See how it was looking before I
Yeah,
put it like that.
because you put,
Yeah.
yeah.
But now
No,
you gave me the fix, and I can do that with all
yeah,
my sites. I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, think of it like order of operations,
Hmm.
because there's code in the back end of websites. So
Right.
whenever you do mobile, they're automatically optimized for mobile. So
Hmm.
what that automatic optimization means is if you try to do fancy stuff on your main site, the automatic optimization will do stuff like this and look
Yeah,
weird.
and I don't want fancy to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
Really, I just want simple so people know how to do it. And if like I want the information there that so they can read about like Sifu Tommy and it's under his about, but it doesn't have to be fancy.
Right, exactly.
Not about fancy. So my question is, I have to revamp this whole thing, and I'm open to any constructive criticism. I am an
Okay.
open vessel.
Okay.
But so how to get people in here, right? So we've probably sold, so the course is at $4.99, right? And we've made probably like maybe $3,000, $4,000, 4,000, maybe $5,000. So we've sold 500. Actually, we probably sold like 10 courses, maybe here or there.
Okay.
Um, but we were going to give a discount for the new year. And then in 2 months, you know how people are like, ah, and then they don't know, go back and do it. And we're also updating reviews. Like we're having a few people that have healed themselves from autoimmune disease, give a video testimonial.
Yeah.
So we'll update that because there's not even any testimonials on here. And then we have a community which has not been successful. I set up a community page, but nobody chimes in on that page. So I don't know how to engage people. But I guess setting up how to give people a discount and collect their emails if they don't buy it is number one, I guess, is maybe not number
Okay.
one, but that's my husband's number one.
Okay. So number one thing, um, turn on
Hmm.
the abandoned cart feature,
Okay.
number one,
Okay.
because everybody's already been talking. It's been a buzz in the Facebook group. It's also
Okay.
somebody mentioned it on support desk today as well.
Okay.
People are getting a 30% um recovery rate
Oh,
on their abandoned cart.
okay.
That's 30%. There's screenshots in the Facebook group. You can go look. Like
Okay.
that's unbelievable. So that's a number
Okay.
one way. If they come in, they add the thing to the cart, have that because there's emails that go with that.
Okay. Cool.
That follow up so you can put that information in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing is, like, there's a couple of different things that you can do.
Okay.
Um, you could add, um, you can add a lead generation, like little scrolling banner at the top for whatever
Okay.
free thing. So it's
Okay.
on the main page of your site, you know, and they click on it and it takes them to that funnel.
Oh, that's what I could do as a funnel instead. I could do a little free thing where we have like the breath work, maybe like reverse breathing or something like that.
Yeah, you can put a little scrolling banner right across
Okay.
the site, like on any site. You can enable the pop-ups
Is
as
that
well.
really, I mean, it doesn't look that great, Allie, but does it work?
Does
Like
what work?
I don't like the scrolling banners personally,
Oh, you don't?
aesthetically.
Okay, so then don't use a
However, but if
scrolling
it,
banner. You can use, it doesn't have to scroll. You can add
okay,
any kind of banner at the top that
okay,
you want.
okay.
You can have automation to it or no automation to it,
And then
right?
how do I add, I just add a new page with the banner or no?
No,
That
no,
would
no.
be
You
under my home
add,
page.
right. So you're on your home page right now,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
So what you do is you just add a block,
Okay.
right? And you can put any content in here you want. So
Okay.
we can make this look like, what did I want to put there? An image. It is loading. Right. And then we're going to add a heading. We'll add text.
And then that's a way to collect their emails. That makes sense instead of that free school thing.
Yeah, no, you could just add a block like this on
Okay.
right at the top of your site.
Okay.
Your
Okay.
hero at the top of your site can
Hmm.
be there to collect their information. That's not really a collection block. I was being crazy and trying to design one from scratch, but like a call to action block. So
Right.
like just grab one of these,
Hmm. Got it.
you know, and put it on there. And then that can just be your, you know, whatever your hero thing, sign up. And what it does is it takes them, you know, to a funnel. So
Okay.
that you can have that button, they click
Hmm.
it, and the button action is it takes them to whatever marketing funnel you set up for the free thing. And that's how they're capturing their name.
Okay. And then when I have another question when it comes to capturing their emails, they go into our whole system, right? So you know how I said we have 3 different pages? Am I gonna, I just tag them that they're at the real tai chi dot school. So then when I send out anything else, they're tagged with that tag. And I can automatically tag them when I create my lead generation funnel.
Yeah, I mean, there are system tags that are native inside Zenler, no matter what you want to do. So
Okay.
if you go into your site
Uh-huh.
and I don't have a lot of people in here to show because this is just a junk testing site.
Right.
But depending on where they came in, they're going to be tagged with lead, with rule, whatever.
Yeah, we have.
You have these filters,
We do.
right?
Hmm.
And so you can like so they roll if they came into the course. If you have a course in here, you can
Hmm.
put you can sort the list by they completed this course, they're enrolled in the course, they're whatever. So you have natively you can add tags.
Okay.
You know, adding tags is one of those things you really want to think about the big picture of your business for a minute,
Hmm.
and then you want to go, you know, distill that down because tags can get crazy. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's already gotten messy, I feel like,
Right.
in
And that's
our,
one of the things that I try to explain to people inside Zenler. You
hmm.
or users are tagged with almost everything they do automatically inside of
Okay.
Zenler. So, like, look at the list, right? If they're
Mhm.
subscribed to a particular funnel. So, if
Okay.
they click on, if you create that master Tai Chi funnel, whatever that's going to
Right.
be, right? You click
Hmm.
that, you set up that funnel. Now, you can send an emails to people that are and follow up to people subscribed to this funnel. So you can do subscribe to this funnel,
Uh-huh.
right? And then we can add another filter that they're on that funnel, that free
Uh-huh.
funnel, but then they're
Enrolled in the course.
not enrolled in course, right? So
Uh-huh.
now you know they're part of that funnel, so they
That
got
makes
that
sense. Okay.
freebie. They're not enrolled in this course, so they haven't bought yet. And now you have your list of people that you can market those coupons or that special to, right?
Beautiful, Allie. I love that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's easy peasy. I can do that.
Right, right. There are going to come times that you're going to have friction every now and then, right?
Uh-huh.
There's going to be friction when you're going to find something along the way and you're going to say, oh my gosh, there's no tag for this. How do I figure out who these people are? How do I figure? That's when that, like, start paying attention as you get new subscribers, new course
Okay.
members. Pay attention to how you're filtering and how your workflows are, because that's when you'll figure out what tags you really need to be adding to the system. It's only after you know how you're working in your business, how your workflows are, what things are students or users or leads doing inside the system that the system's not naturally tagging them for, that you need it to, that you can then find a way to apply a tag to, right? So otherwise, mostly the native tags inside Zenler will do a lot of the bulk of the work for you. They really will.
Okay. Good.
Sometimes it's like my one thing is always if I'm making I always make things harder than they have to be. My name is Alice. I do go down rabbit holes, right? So that does happen. It happens. So the best thing to do is always take a pause and be like, okay, I'm overthinking this way too much. I'm trying to put too much into this. Like, let's distill it down to what is really the main thing I need right now. And can I find that thing without adding 5,000 things of work and tags to my business right now?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this gets me a good start. I know somebody else jumped in, so I don't want to take up all your time, Allie, but like, this is so, I mean, I can't express how extremely helpful this is for me.
Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
So
So
this
glad.
I can get finished then. Hopefully by tomorrow I can be done with this, which will be really exciting for me to just move on to the next step.
Yes, and it'll be fun
And
day
then I can
Friday then.
repeat with our courses in our higher learning school. I can, because those are we only have two and they're not that great. And so we can just start trying to, most of the people that have bought anything from us are the people on our email list, like that we've nurtured over the last 10 years. And
Yeah.
so, which is great, but we could start for the next 5 years.
Yeah, let's make the plan a little bigger. Let's go with the next 5 years.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you,
Amazing.
Allie, so much. And
You
every
are so
Thursday you're going to
welcome.
be on here, or is that
Yes, every Thursday I'm going to be doing this, and then I'm probably going to add some later. I'm in EST time zone in Florida.
I'm in CST, so
Okay, so it's almost or wait, what time is it? I can't, my glasses don't let me see.
12:30.
12:30. Yeah, it's 12:30 here. So I'm going to be adding some later afternoon sessions as well on Thursday. I'm going to try to keep Thursday a support desk day, and there'll be different sessions throughout Thursday, depending on the need, depending on whatever, but we'll grow this
That's
as much
awesome.
as we.
Thursday is my best day, so
Oh,
the day my
good.
little one goes to aftercare. So
Oh, gotta love that when they're that age.
yeah.
Luckily, mine are teenagers now. I don't have to worry about that.
I have 22, 20, and 8.
I have 26. 26. I don't remember how old she is anymore.
Wow.
26. I have 3 grandkids. 26, and then my boys are 15 and 14.
Yeah, so they're still
Well,
wreaking
one's about to turn 16, so he'll be 16. So 14 and 16. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So you're still
Fun
in it.
stuff. Oh yeah. But just not, I don't have to worry about daycare stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Babysitters. I'm just past it.
I hear. Well, I will definitely be on
All right.
Thursdays because this
Okay,
is
good.
extremely helpful. I'm gonna then save up my questions for you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Make a list.
I will. I will.
It is because I tell you what, I'll go in place. Oh, I got a ton of questions, and then I'll be like, "What were my questions?"
Questions. Yeah.
Yes, write them down for
Yes.
sure.
Thank you so much. Have a
You're
beautiful
very
day.
welcome. You too, Lisa. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Oh, hello. I see Sandy has joined us. Sandy, do you have any questions for me? Yeah, here, I will tap this and see if we can get you to. There you go. Hello.
So you're in Florida. I just moved to Panama City last year.
Oh, did you? How you liking it?
So far, so good. I grew up in Pensacola, so it's kind of like
Oh,
home
okay.
next door. So
Yeah. I'm not from Florida. I'm from mostly from way further north, Illinois. I lived in Rhode Island, but I moved to Florida in 2017.
Mhm.
And I love it. I'm never leaving Florida.
I was born in Indiana.
Oh, I lived in Indiana for a very long time. I have lots of family there.
Yeah.
I lived in Chesterton. I lived in Michigan City. I've lived in Porter. Yeah, I used to work for the state of Indiana,
Oh,
actually.
cool. Yeah, I moved from there when I was 10. So
Oh, for you were very
born in
young, yeah.
Logansport. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So my very best friend in the whole world still lives there in Indiana. Two of my very best friends. Yeah. I
So
try
can
to
I share my
visit.
screen?
I think so. Let me make sure that I have that feature turned on, and I think I do. So you should be able to.
Okay. Let me get this window to be on the right desktop. All right. Let's see if it'll let me do this. All right.
There we go. I see it.
All right. So this is my little program I've got going on.
Oh, the graphics are beautiful. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. So if you go to so I'm doing this program where I teach people all the technical things they need to know to get an online course up and running.
Okay.
So, and then I divided it into these 5 phases. So you've got organization, which is everything about like how to do your computer. It's from I worked for Apple for 9 years, so I teach it from an Apple perspective with some PC sprinkled in. But the cool thing is I have a whole section here for Zenler tutorials because that's the platform I'm recommended. I've got my affiliate link, but these are the things that I teach them about Zenler. Okay, so I'm up to the one here where we're talking about I'm in my beta now, so I'm doing the content like a couple of weeks ahead of when the students actually need it. And I'm up to this one and I'm running into a little snag I need to make sure I get clear on.
Okay.
So when you're in Zenler, let me go get my little site opened up here.
Yeah, I love your green. It's very calming. It's very.
Don't you love it?
I do. I really do love it. It just feels gentle and comforting.
Thank you, Canva.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, okay, so here's my thing I need to make sure I understand. Let me get over here. See if it'll let me get to that other little site. So I have, you get 3 sites. So I have one that I reserve just for playing.
Yes, I do that
teach
too.
them
And that
things.
is so smart. And I will say, anybody else who's listening or watching or whatever, 100%, you get 3 sites. Google, if your main site, Google does not like it if you have a lot of unpublished pages where you're playing around. That makes them feel suspicious. So use your pretend site, use a fake site for all of that playground stuff and keep your regular site clean. Good thinking, Sandy. You're so smart.
So let me see if I have my keynote. Are you able to see that?
Yes, I see it. Yep, I see it.
So this is where I'm trying to explain how to, the ways they can do a course. So
Mm-hmm.
you can have a course, like if you had 3 courses, that'd be fine. But if you could have a cooking course that would have all of those courses in it. So I'm trying to explain here, you could do it where you just dripped, everything in one big giant course where you put in a
Yep.
drip schedule and then explain a drip schedule. And then here I'm going to explain tiers. But the thing I run into is, I can explain them how to do tiers, but if you put a drip schedule on a tier and a customer has to cancel tier 1 to enroll in tier 2, that would reset the drip schedule, wouldn't it? Do they still have to like cancel out of tier 1 and then resubscribe to tier 2? I thought that's what he said on the training video. You can't just add tier 2 and then continue with that one's drip schedule. Because you would want it to start from here and then drip all the way through, regardless of how many tiers they had.
Correct.
But if they have to cancel tier 1 and go to tier 2, then that would put them all the way back to here.
Yeah.
So that's my question. Can you combine drips with tiers without having to reset where they start?
That is a question I'm going to have to investigate. I'm not sure on that. That's one of those things you're going to have to test, because it is going to. So there's got to be a way, potentially a way around that. I'm not sure what it is, because it will reset.
Right. So if they signed up for if they canceled tier 1 and signed up for tier 2, it's going to put them all the way back at lesson 1 of making cookies.
Yes.
And having to wait a week for each one of those before they really, maybe they finished tier 1 and they're like, oh, that was good. I think I'm going to do tier 2 now.
Yeah. And do me a favor, if you don't mind, Sandy, can you send me an email, Allie at Zenler.com.
Okay.
And I'll play around with this too, and I'll talk to the team. I'm not sure, because there could be workarounds and that people have tried that are usable that I'm not aware of. What those workarounds might be, because like I see a couple of problems with it, right? Like one, like we could do a coupon code to unlock tier 2 or do some kind of thing, but that's something manually you would have to do. And if you have a lot of students, that's probably not something people want to do. If you only have a few students, manually doing something isn't a big deal if it's going to save you lots of headaches.
Right.
But in this case, I'm not sure which. I would have to test out the workflows of that, not just for the admin side of it, of getting it set up, but also from the user experience side, because really that's the most important part of it, is the student, how they're going to experience it from their end. And I would rather have a little bit of trouble on my end doing it than have the student on their end having the little bit of trouble. I'd rather make their action
having to make them
smoother.
say, we'll have your access turned on in 2 days. They know.
Right. No. Like I would rather find a solution that's better for the student side than for the admin side. So I will try to play around with it too. I don't know. Another thing you can try too is ask in the Facebook group. Maybe somebody has had.
I posted it earlier. Just they haven't approved the post yet. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sometimes it takes a little time for that, but and try to search in the Facebook group too about tiers. You can type that into the Facebook search. Not all of Facebook, but in the Zenler group search, type in tiers, and see if any posts come up that talk a little bit more about that, and you can try to find an answer that way too, because
that'd be a good thing to request for an additional, development to do if it's not there yet. To be able to just, because it would seem logical if people went to tier 2, that if they already had completed these, it would go to the next one. And when it says so many days from enrollment, you don't want this to be.
And it might, I'm going to have to test it, because it might not. Like, okay, so when you go into a course and you complete the lessons, it checks it off for you.
You know what?
So
it only checks it off if they click on next lesson.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
which is,
If
and
they
then
go
if you
out of
have
it,
something like I have a lesson that's just the lesson itself is nothing but the slides, the keynote slides. Well, if they
yeah.
don't click next lesson, then it shows like the lesson's never finished.
Yeah,
Never.
the course, yeah, there are definitely, yeah, there's known glitches in the course play, like the tracking of that. Because,
Mhm.
like, I'll go into a course to find video. I'm in the courses all the time. I'll go in to find one for somebody, and one day my course completion on the complete guide to Zenler says 30%. Another day it says 9%. Another day it says 6. And it's like, because it clears out. Yeah, if you don't do it just right, it
Or
changes
if
what
you have a
you're
lesson
saying.
that's not got any videos and they really don't have to do anything, it's maybe all the lessons are text on
Yeah,
the screen. If they don't click next lesson and they're just flipping through them, it looks like they've done none of it.
yeah,
And they've
yeah,
done all of it.
yeah. So yeah, so it's yeah, that's an interesting, yeah, with the tiers. I mean, basically here would be my basic, does it have to be a drip schedule?
Right.
If it has to be a drip schedule, do you have to have tiers set up in that way, or can they then become three separate courses?
Right. And I'm thinking, this might apply to some people that have like he uses bronze, silver, and gold as his examples. Maybe their model of their business would have where they would need that. But I think probably for something like this, it's going to be better to do it as a bundle because let me show you mine.
Oh yeah, bundle is another way to do it, but it's also still three separate courses.
Yeah, look at this. Let me show you. If you go here to mine and you go to bundles, I had to do mine this way because um, there's not enough levels in the curriculum. I've got like 54 courses in here
Oh
that are
my
bundled
goodness.
together because the way that it's done is where am I? Where am I? What's my name? Oh, I
I
know why.
ask myself that several times a day.
Who am I?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go here. Where's my private window? My private browser window. I told my daughter a few minutes ago, I'm like, I've got here it is, 9 desktops set up and something open on every one of them.
Yep, me too. Can you hold on just one moment for me?
Sure.
All right.
So I needed phases and then I needed weeks and then I needed the module and then the lesson. There's not, in the course builder, you've got sections and lessons, just 2 layers.
Right.
And I needed 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, 5 layers really, because once you get in there, it might have, well, that one only has section and lessons, but some of those, I redid all my pages. Like I just made this page and linked directly to the course access page and then redid the course access page to make it look
Yep.
how I wanted.
Yep. Yep. I've done that. And that's really good. When you have memberships, when you have a ton of content, you have
Mhm.
to you have to look at it differently. You can't just look at the way that it's
Mhm.
natively set up, because what happens is you end up with content confusion. You've got stuff everywhere and it's like, what the heck is this? So I have done
Right.
that. I have a test site where I've done that, set up a
Mhm.
membership site, test it up. David has a really great course, how to ethically copy a site. He's got this Netflix style course thing set up where he did custom course page set up
Mhm.
with the things to make it look different. Like, yeah, you can play around
Mhm.
with it. This looks really
Well, the
great.
best way to learn to play the violin is watch somebody that already knows how to play the violin.
Exactly,
So you find
exactly.
inspiration from other places, but then make it your own.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, that's what I'm doing. But, I had it where this is where, these are different categories of information. This is third party tools, this is computer, this is business strategy, and this is Zenler.
Right.
They need to do those things in a certain order. right? You know, you need to figure out your
Yeah.
branding before you go do your branding settings. But then I put all the different, like all the Zenler stuff is you can get to it here. All the business strategy you get to here. So you got two ways to get to it.
Yep.
That took a lot of thinking to figure out how to do that.
It does. You know what? And that's what I tell people all the time. You know what you need to do? Sometimes you just need to pause and look at it differently. Like you don't
Mhm.
always have to. I do it to myself all the time. I make things harder than it has to be.
Mhm.
I use Chat GTP to help focus my brain very often because I'm like, these are all of the things. Okay, I
Right.
don't need to worry about this or this right now. That can be
Yeah.
later. What I need
Well,
to worry about right now
I
is
did
this.
mine in a big spreadsheet. I thought of every single thing I could think of that they need to know. Because you know, a lot of these programs I've got one I paid $3,000 for. It don't teach me anything of this. It don't teach
Mm-mm.
you anything technical. It's like, here's the big pie in the sky fluffy thing you need to know, and now go figure
Mhm.
out the tech on your own. I'm like, well,
Listen,
somebody needs.
there's people that paid over 10 grand for a particular
Mhm.
school, which I'm not going to mention,
Mhm.
but it barely teaches people anything.
Right.
But they pay because it's got some famous person's name on it,
Right.
and they say, and for some people maybe super beginner, maybe they do find it useful, but
Mhm.
it's a lot of, yeah, I understand.
So I just listed everything I could. And then I was like, okay, there's computer stuff, there's business stuff, there's getting your branding all done. And then you got to market and sell it. Then you got to build a system.
Yep, there's
And
all sorts of things to do.
so I guess my next big hurdle is going to be figuring out what my marketing strategy is going to be because I've got Apple and I've got Zenler and I got business strategy. I even got mindset stuff built in there. It's like, okay, which one of those do I focus on in my Facebook ads so people
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm all about, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I guess one of the things that I tell people um, is you really have to look at your big picture goals. Like, what is
Mhm.
it you want your life to look like this year?
Yeah.
You know, what is it? What is it that you see yourself doing,
Hmm.
making you happy? What's the thing that you're the most excited to do? Like, guide yourself in that direction. You can't focus on
Well, I
everything at
did
once.
I did this program as a beta, offering it for $4.97 a piece, telling people that would be half price because that is a buttload of content for $500. I'm
Yes, it
It's a
is.
lot of stuff, but what I'm finding is I advertised it that it's from an Apple perspective using Zenler as a platform, and only 3 out of my 11 people have done their Zenler subscriptions. So it's like I need to drive that home harder so that they understand that they really need to have that to do this course
Mm.
because I'm not going to, it's like you're you're wasting the value of the course if you're not going to use that platform. And why would you use any other platform? I've been doing computer stuff for 25 years and out of all, I mean, I looked at Kajabi, I looked at Google, I looked at
I like to tell
GoDaddy
people
and Wix. It's like you're not going to find anything else that has this much value and this much comprehensive coverage for that price anywhere else.
nowhere. Not
And
going to
the
happen.
number of emails you can send out, the number of sites you can have, everything is just why would and the page editor is just primo.
Right. Well, that's going to get a nice new uh, refresher as well pretty soon.
Mhm. Yeah.
But the page builder.
Yeah, I've had a couple of little glitches with it, like if you turn on site settings and then you go in and sometimes the button colors don't automatically update the way they should. And when you're
Or
in,
the link colors sometimes. Yeah.
when
You
you're
know,
trying to custom do the mobile view versus the desktop view, you can't edit some things in mobile view. You got to take it where it's viewable in desktop, go edit it there, and then rehide it to only be seen on mobile so that you can do
mhm.
the changes to it. It's annoying.
Well, it is.
So,
You can stop sharing your screen now. I just
okay.
realized
All right.
you're still sharing your
Yeah.
your sheet. There we go.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for
you're
helping me.
very,
I'll see what they say. And
yeah.
maybe that I just need to teach that from the perspective of if you want to drip your content, don't do tiers
Yeah, if you're
until they
dripping it,
update it.
or if you're doing tiers, just do a different course. It's level
Mhm.
2. And then what it is they add on. Now,
Right.
the other thing with the pricing that I would say is like, because a lot of times, like tier 1, it's, $100 for tier 1, but it's only $200. It's 20 extra 25 for this tier, extra 25, like,
Mhm.
but if you're only buying one, you don't get a discount, but you can give
Mhm.
people coupon codes for the other
Mhm.
courses if that's the case.
Right.
You can change up the pricing, but if they can't,
Right.
I mean, that might be,
Or maybe when he does the tier example in the tutorial, they're all about the same subject. It's surfing 1, surfing 2, surfing 3. So, maybe that makes more sense than having the tiers be unrelated subjects.
yeah. I mean, well, it depends. The tiers being unrelated subjects. Yeah, the unrelated subjects could be the courses
You
instead
could
of
just make
the
those separate
tiers.
courses,
Right.
and then
You
they
could do,
just come back and sign up that for that one later
right,
and just drip the stuff within a single course
right. Yeah,
instead of making it a tier.
yeah,
Like I showed him, my first thing is like put everything in one course and just drip it.
yeah. Yeah, no, it might be that each category, each whatever area needs its own course so that it drips
Mhm.
properly. They could sign up to the other ones. But yeah, I mean, play around with it, think about
Mhm.
it, think about the big picture, think about it from the student's perspective, like how they're going to experience it
Mhm.
on their end of it, and what's the set, and not just how they're going to experience, but you got to think about what the setup time for you or for the person that's setting it up is,
Right.
and what the maintenance is. How many people are you going to have coming through?
Mhm.
How many times are you going to have to stop and fix a thing, right?
Yeah.
And is that doable for you? Because if it's
Right.
not, if it's going to break and it's going to break, then don't do it that way.
Well, the whole reason
you
we do
know?
this is to create freedom, not to create another job.
Exactly. Think about where the friction points
Mhm.
are and where you can, find the ease in that works for you, for your business, for your style. Like,
Right.
doesn't all have to be, if the tiers, like I said, if that doesn't work, if that system doesn't allow it, then
Mhm.
let's work
On to
within
the
what the
next thing.
system does
Yeah.
allow. Okay, let's do it as 3 different courses. But, like that just, save yourself the headache, because
Mhm.
I got to tell you, I'm so tired.
Mhm.
I'm done fighting things, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna,
tiers may be more appropriate when they're charging enough of a price because I was approaching it from a mindset of it being a membership where they pay monthly for it. So
yeah.
maybe if you're doing tiers, they need to pay for that whole thing up front instead of doing a monthly subscription in a tier because that way they'll just pick whichever one they want. And if they want the next one, they just pay for it and they have all the content instead of doing a subscription with it.
Yeah, exactly. That's seems like doing a lot of things in one space that doesn't need to be
Yeah,
done like that.
right.
Yeah,
And then if the
absolutely.
if you set it up as a membership, maybe the membership part of it's that they get weekly live sessions with you. It has nothing to do with Zenler.
Right.
Right.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
okay, well, that's some good out loud thinking.
Good. Exactly. I love a good
Sometimes
out
you just
loud
need a
thinking.
sounding board that understands your language.
100%. I can't tell you how important it is to have that,
Mhm.
just that sounding board, that feedback of
Mhm.
somebody that, yeah, does speak the same language.
So you're here every Thursday?
Every Thursday I will be here. And right now the hours are 11 to 1 my time zone, EST.
So that'd be 10 to noon mine.
Right. And I'm going
Mhm.
to be adding another session later in the afternoon, my time as well. And we'll see. We're going to play with Thursday, and we're going to try to see what the need is, and we'll grow and expand with it as that need is there. But I've committed Thursdays to this, so
Mhm.
so we can do that. But yeah, like there's nothing better than just being in the room sometimes,
Mhm.
even if you don't have a question, you hear, you see things, you
Mhm.
learn things. Like you said, what's the best way to learn how to play the violin? From someone who already knows how to do it. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
100%.
So just being in the room and seeing things happen and say,
Mhm.
oh, sometimes things will click in your head and you'll be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm
Like,
so glad I
oh,
was
or you get
there.
inspiration that you never thought
Yeah.
of.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Because speaking my language, my husband is always like, he'll always be like, oh yeah, that sounds great. And I'll be like, you have no idea what I just said, do you? And he'll be like, nope, I have no idea.
So I have a question for you. You may or may not know this, but um, when you're doing pages for your website, I don't know if you're familiar with Kajabi or not, how
Yeah, I
third-party
am.
people can make those templates and you can just import them in. Do we have any
Yeah.
plans to do something like that?
We did I think the new page editor will make that process easier and
Hmm.
simpler. Like right now, you have to do it by block and copy the
Yeah.
code and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I've heard, and I was away for on
Mm-hmm.
sabbatical, and now I'm back. And I don't know exactly what all the features in the new page editor are supposed to be, but from my memory,
Mm-hmm.
that it was supposed to make having templates and sharing templates a lot easier of a
I would love
process.
that because I've
I
got
would
newbies coming
too.
in to be able to say, hey, here's a bonus. I'll give you 5 templates to choose from, and you can pick one to be ready to run with your
Exactly,
website.
exactly. And it will make things a lot easier.
Mhm.
So, I believe that that is the case. So hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Any time frame of when the new page editor is going to
Now
be ready?
they mentioned something on the special Christmas office
Yeah,
hours
I
about
saw
it.
that.
I try to ignore those kind of things and not pay attention to them only because like I'm the education team. I have no control over what they or
Mhm.
when they get stuff or do stuff. So when it comes to that stuff, I just
Just-
say, you're just, yep, la 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 la. No, because I have no control and I don't want any control over that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm a user just like you in that
yeah.
sense. I'm just waiting for it to become available. So, yep. But yeah, as soon as we have information, we'll be posting about it everywhere. You'll hear about it, you'll
Mhm.
see it, but it is coming soonish.
Mhm. Well,
So,
it's a shame but this room is not full of people. What in the
I
world?
well, the time is over. When we started, we had a
Oh,
good like 10 people because it's been 2 hours now. So,
oh, okay.
but we started with a good amount of people. And as we do this more and as we sort of expand support desk and
Mhm.
how we're doing that, I think
Mhm.
the room will fill up more. And as we do, the more need is, the more often I'll be
Mhm.
here. So,
Yeah.
got to make sure
Well, this is
everybody
my
gets it.
first time I've actually been able to catch it live. I went in there to post that question and I was like, oh, wait, it looks like they're live now. I'm going to go see what
I'm
this is
gonna
about.
I'm so glad you did. I'm glad you made it in. It's great.
So it's nice to
Great,
meet you,
great.
Allie.
It was very nice to meet you too, Sandy. I'm gonna say, yeah, Sandy, that's how you say it. I can't read and see at the same time. I
Yeah, I've
gotta
got an
use
eyeglass
it.
appointment next week. I'm
I
blind now.
did. It doesn't matter because it's like I need 3 or 4 different prescriptions to see, really,
Same,
honestly.
same.
So yeah. Yep, that's what happens in your 50s. You start to
Girl,
need.
I'm going to be 63 this year.
Oh, well, good
Ugh.
for you. You look amazing.
Yeah, I'll come back next week with my face on.
Oh, me too. A little bit more stuff on now. Well, it was great meeting you. Great
Yeah.
talking to you, Sandy. And I look forward to seeing all the fabulous stuff you do. And maybe I'll see you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Okay.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye.